Hey guys, old Steveo here. What are the girls doing here? I put in this bucket here about, I don't know, hour and a half ago. It's about 3 gallons of water, and I dumped 4 pounds of sugar, and this is what we got. I don't see any liquid. It's just pine needles on top. So in a couple hours, they've sucked this sucker clear to the bottom. Wow. These bees are hungry, guys. Unreal. I thought I'd give you an update on old Steveo. It's been rough, man, I'm telling you. I've had my ass kicked with this stroke thing and trying to recover. Miss Daisy and I have been going to the gym every day, but I've cut it back. I was going to the gym and setting the treadmill. The first thing I did is set the treadmill at 3.1, and I'd be on that thing for 20 minutes. So I'd get a mile, 20 minutes, and then I'd go over to an ab machine, get on that thing, and do 4 sets at 40 reps. That's before the stroke. That's when I had my first cut job on this neck over here to clean out that carotid. Everything went fine. And this side, guys, this side was 85% blocked. 85. This side was 80% blocked. So I thought in my brain, this side's going to be a piece of cake because the total block side, almost total blocked, went great. So, you know, I went in with high hopes, this and that, but hey, like everything in life, best laid plans can get screwed up, right? So anyway, that's my story. I just been so doggone weak, and I had a die out. I don't know what happened. My beetle grease killed them. Something in the environment killed them. I don't know. But I had all those nukes that I made up. Well, there's one down there. Let's go down here and see if there's bees in this thing. These girls here are working pretty good. These girls are working pretty good. This box here is working very well. What do we got in here? Just a few bees. I bet this thing's crashed too. So I don't know if my beetle grease, I don't know if my darn beetle grease was too strong. I don't know. I put an email into the company to see if that stuff was food grade. You read the bottle and the info and all. Looked to me like it was food grade. But I don't know. So guys, just so you know, and I hope I haven't screwed up anybody, but just so you know, I'm not using that beetle grease anymore till down the road. So I figure out what's going on here at base camp, because you know, I can't lose any more bees. I mean, I've got hit this year. It's ridiculous with this and that. And there's some yellow jasmine somewhere in this neighborhood. These 2 hives here doing quite well. Now I went into this hive, double stacked 8, so there's 16, you know, 16 frame. That one over there, I didn't see a queen in here, but that one's queen right over there. She's doing good. The queen we pulled out of here was jam up. We moved her over, Martin and I moved her over to a 5-frame nuke and set it here with the entrance pointing this way. These 2 are pointing that way. So I said, well, that's, you know, we'll move her over and they'll make another queen here. Well, yeah, your best laid plans got to get screwed up, of course. And I didn't see any eggs or nothing in that. I didn't see any action where I'm making queen cells in that. I thought sure as heck. But no. So I'll get there, guys. I'll get there. I've been down below like this before. When I started raising bees back hard again in the early 70s, it's about 75. I only had a couple hives. I put my name on the list with FWC, Florida Wildlife Commission. You know, they have that number. I had to go out and get a occupational license. What a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. To go on this list, you got to have an occupational license. Okay, I'll jump through that hoop. So I jumped through that hoop. And I did start getting a few calls. So I started picking up some wild swarms. They were in water meter boxes, houses, soffits, all kind of craziness. I finally got away from that. Once I got my bees up, I said, no, I ain't. You know, you get into a liability issue too. You start tearing into houses and all kind of crazy stuff. So I finally got away from all that nonsense. So I started getting up enough bees, and before long, I'm up to about 200 colonies plus. And all I was doing to get there, guys, I was just doing walkaway splits. I didn't buy any queens. Now I could have really speeded things up if I bought queens, but you know, you're talking a lot of money for queens. And I'm just, every time I get into my wallet and get into Miss Daisy's wallet, you know how that goes, guys. You got a woman that keeps the books, and she loves money coming in, guys, but she don't like money going out. It's just the way women are. So giving you a heads up, I've seen many beekeeper go into divorce court. Yeah, into divorce court with honeybees, because the women just get so pissed off with you buying all this stuff, and they throw in the towel, and you're done. So I've seen a lot of it. And then those guys, them guys usually get the boot. A year or two later, you touch base with them, and they're out of the honeybees. Maybe they get to realize, man, is this even worth it? So I'm not crying on your shoulder or nothing, guys. I'm just giving you an update of what I'm doing. I'm hoping. I mean, I had those dead outs here the other day, and I was bent down, pulling them out, popping the plasticell out of them, because they were swimming with friggin' hive beetle larvae and stinking, those combs stinking, the brood rotting. And I don't know what I got. I noticed a lot of them uncapped, a lot of the brood just about to hatch bees, and there was the head of a honeybee with his tongue sticking out, dead as a donut, and a lot of cells. So anyway, I looked at that mouse and I just said, well, okay. So I started popping plasticell out of them frames, and I'm stacking the frames up. I'm going to bleach the frames in bleach water, and then let them. Actually, what I'm going to do is boil them with some in bleach water to melt that existing wax on, because some of them had wax at the top and all at the sides, and trying to pop plasticell back into them with all that crap on there, you're fighting it, right? So I'm going to just throw them in a tub of boiling water, boil that extra wax off of them, and throw them off the side, let them dry. And then I'm going to put my bamboo sticks in vertically, and then I'm going to pile up my plasticell. And if you pile up that plasticell, the wax moth will come in there, and you just leave them there a few months, whatever, and they will come in and they'll chew that wax down, and you'll have nothing but a black soot across there. And I just been taking my leaf blower. I got a Toro leaf blower here, and I throw that stuff out on the slab over here. I put my foot on it, because you'll blow it into the next woods over there with that Toro blower, and I blow that black soot off of there. Hey, it's ready for a shot of wax. So then you can pop it back into your frame, run a coat of wax on it with a 4-inch roller, and it's ready to go back in a hive. So that's kind of the way I'm going with this mess. Like I said, I'll get back up to speed. Just gonna take a little time. The boys next door are putting in a new fence. Tearing out all that fence. All that fence was new back in '99, so it's been 20 some years this has lasted. And I'll be darned, my Cuban neighbor, he's got his wife. She's out there working with him. She's a hell of a worker. She's a nurse too. It was an RO nurse, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, guys. Thanks for stopping in. Say a prayer for Steveo. I got to get back out and getting these bees real soon. See ya.